Hey guys, so it is now officially Tuesday morning. So I've been up all night, couldn't sleep, didn't get tired enough, you name it. Say hi, Sophia. I've been waiting forever to watch 911, the TV show, so I've been up watching that, and it's, I think, 8:30, 8:34, now it's 8:35, so I watched like 6 episodes of it, and it's really good. I've been waiting forever to watch it, and, I saw that it was on Hulu. Darn, throat of mine. So I've been having a hard time sleeping the last couple of days. Mainly because, like, my mind can't stop racing, and there's this one particular person that I think about nonstop, and we're miles away from each other, and I miss him dearly, and he's going through a hard time, and I can't reach him. When I say reach him, I mean, like, he has to go through his own battles, you know, and it just sucks, you know, like, let me try to explain. It's hard watching people you love struggle, go through a hard time, and they're so wrapped up in depression or addiction that it's hard to reach them, if you get what I'm trying to say. They unfortunately have to walk that walk by themselves, but they don't have to alone, unless they choose to do it alone. And on the page of addiction, I just want to say, in your weakest moments, in your darkest times, I hope that you remember what matters to you. Your children, your wife, your husband, your dog, whatever, your house. I mean, maybe not your house. I mean, you shouldn't love a house more than a person, in my opinion. I hope that in times of addiction, you will remember what truly matters to you, and you'll remember that, and you look right in front of you and you say, you know, my life is good right now, and, you know, knowing that this person has done me wrong over and over and over again, and yes, you're like an addiction to me, but you hurt me, and I stand there and say, you know, I have a kid, I have a wife. My life is good, and they matter to me, and I don't want to see it fall apart, and I don't want to lose them. So I'm saying no to you and cutting off that bridge, or burning it down, however you want to put it. So, in my time of need, I had my animals. My addiction was hoarding, and I don't want to say it was complete addiction, it was also coping. We all cope in our own ways. Hoarding, drinking, smoking, getting high, drugs, you name it, okay? We all have our things. We all have our coping mechanisms, and it's not healthy the way that I handled it. But so much happened in my life in such a short time that I literally lost everybody. I was surrounded by a family, and within 2 years later, it felt like I had nobody but my pets. And so, over the years, I put them first. I didn't put myself first, I didn't put anyone else first, I put them first. And I will always put my children first, ahead of myself, including my dog, who, by the way, has been a big pain in the butt this morning. I don't know what it is, but she's just been a pain in the butt. So yeah, that just kind of came to me. I never plan these things. I just have a topic in my mind and I just say it. So none of us are perfect. And you know, we all have a past. We've all done things that we regret. We've all done things to make other people do things, but that is still their actions. But the past is the past. Today is the present, and tomorrow is the future. Like yesterday is the past, you know? Do better today than you did yesterday. Be the change. Inspire. These are the 3 things that I say to myself every day to keep me going, to be inspirational, to be uplifting, you know? Be a better version of yourself that you love. So like I said, the past is in the past. You can either stay stuck on it, like I've been doing, or you can get up and say, okay, I want to try to build this relationship. I want to try to have a future with you. And so, like me, maybe like me, no ma'am, we are not chewing on the pillows. What is up with you today? No ma'am. I don't know what's up with her today. I really don't. Anywho, sorry, back to what I was saying. For example, family members in my family haven't been the best. That's mainly the example I'm giving. And, you know, today I was thinking, the past is the past. You know, you can stay hung up on what happened in the past. Yes, he did this, I did this, I caused him to do that. It is still his actions. But you can either stay in the past, or you can try to build a future. So that's what I'm doing. And I just kind of wanted to say all that because I am still very hurt by everything that's happened, but I'm willing to give them a try. So that's what this was about. I guess I couldn't fully get over last night's message, and it just kind of morphed into something else, and so yeah. We all lose ourselves. Sometimes we break ourselves, you know. We're all broken. We're all broken pieces trying to fit somewhere. You know, that's what kaleidoscopes are made out of. Broken pieces. And it's okay if you're broken, because I'm broken too. And sometimes it's okay to let somebody go. I've realized that maybe I've loved him for so long, but I think maybe I have to let him go so he can fix himself and hope he comes back. I just feel like we've missed so many chances, and I'm not always going to be here, and neither will he, but I don't seem to make him happy. So, there's my little rant for the day. Maybe I'll see y'all later. And I gotta figure out what my dog wants so I can try to go to bed because my head hurts. I haven't been sleeping the last couple of nights. Mind racing. Thinking about someone very special to me. I was in the wrong relationship for 8 years, and I don't want to make that same mistake twice, if you know what I mean. Love is love, you know. Sometimes you're in a bad relationship and you don't even know it, you know. I mean, do we really know a person, you know, but thank you. I know in my heart that I love him, and I've always loved him. It's just a long story, but depression plus depression and trying to keep each other standing. Both of you have to try, kind of like a bridge in a way. Eventually, the wall just breaks. The dam breaks, whatever. Yeah. So, I've heard that saying so many times, if you love someone, you have to let them go. I don't want to let them go. I'm gonna keep trying. And we'll see what happens. But there's my inspiration for the day. So, like I said, maybe I'll see you later. Maybe I won't. Alright. I gotta go deal with my dog, because I don't know what's up with her, but she's been like this since like 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. 5 a.m. So, gotta figure out what she wants. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more inspiring topics, because half the time it's just random things off my mind. Alright, bye now.